1-1 ही है क्या ये?
ओपन करो ना, 1-2 नहीं है तो 4 जनों का है ये।
अरे तो यार क्या
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Sir.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. And
Good morning, sir.
yes, sir. Good morning, sir. So, okay, so we'll just wait for a couple of minutes. And before that, I would I would like to ask from the participants, those who are here. So, what are your expectation from this demo come webinar session? So quickly, you can write me in the chat, or you can unmute your mic and you can tell me. Okay, so I got.
Yeah, so sir, my expectation is as a teacher,
Right.
How do I promote my teaching classes?
Right.
That is my main expectation from this class. How
Yes,
do I,
sir.
sell myself more
Yes,
effectively?
yes. Right.
Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Yes. Anyone else?
Yeah, hi, my name is Astha. Right now, I'm in your beginners batch.
Okay.
I just saw an ad yesterday in Miss Malvika status, and I just
Okay.
wanted to know what it is. Like
Okay,
a little
okay.
detail you'll be telling us. So I just wanted to know.
Right. Surely. Okay. Anyone else?
Morning, all of you. My name is Navin Jain. I am from Jaipur, and I am here to learn something new tool and techniques which I can use in my teaching skills as well as I compete with others.
Okay. Definitely, sir.
Teaching what?
So anyone else? All right. So okay. So
Marketing हो रहा है.
come again.
Teaching हो रहा है. Teaching कसं करायचं?
So teaching, so like this is more on digital marketing. So possibly how to do teaching using digital tools. Possibly then we have another course that is called Google Certified Educator. So that may be the appropriate program for how to teach, right? So okay. So I think right. So I think we are well. So let me begin this presentation for everyone, and I hope all of you can see my screen. All right. So basically, in this session, we will not learn only about a couple of tools, hands-on tools we will learn, and definitely we will also get to know about what is digital marketing, and as an educator or owner of the institute, should we learn it or not, right? So, and that is the overall objective of this webinar. And so I think what generally I do, I divide my this one audience profile, means those who are attending this session in this profile, right? So I hope all of you are in one among this category, right? Either it's your beginners in digital marketing, or doing digital marketing with beginners with the help of an agency, or already running the digital marketing campaign. Beginners means those who don't know anything about digital marketing, right? So I hope all of you are from this one. Anything else apart from this? Anyone else apart from this profile? Okay. So again, I think a couple of participants are there, means who are educator and want to use digital tools in their education. So I think that is the overall profile of the class. So let's start. And the first fundamental of marketing is marketing research, because this is very important to know what exactly your audience, your students are looking for. Right. So I'll just so why we do market research? What all things that we get to know if you do a market research? Right. So whenever you want to start any institute or any coaching classes, or you want to promote your own institute, your own courses, right, or your own school, wherever you are working in a school. So the first thing which is very important to know what students or their parents are looking for, right? And to know the market potential, what is the overall market potential, to know the competitor strength. And even with the help of market research, even sometimes you get to know about new market. New market means, okay, at these places, nobody's offering such and such classes. Okay, people are looking for music classes, right? These are the new opportunity for us. Anything else apart from this? Anyone? Okay, so always you can interact, means you can even unmute if you have some good point over here, right? So I want people to interact rather than just always there be on the mute mode. And traditionally, anyone, traditionally how we do market research? Anyone would like to share how we do it?
We do it by
So
surveys.
normally
We do it by
interact with
surveys.
people.
By interacting with people. Very true.
Know about the competitors.
Know about the competitors. So generally what we do, we go and visit the competitor site, right? For example, his place, his institute, and get to know what exactly he's doing. So I think I think rightly you all have summarized it. So as I talking to friends, talking to students and parents, right? So this is the way that we visiting a competitor's place, and sometimes talking to experts. Talking to expert means we know, okay, he's an educationalist, or he's a senior teacher. So let's go and talk to him as well, right? So this is the way that we do research, right? For anything. Agree with me, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So is there any easiest way to know what people are thinking or what is in their mind? Because why we are doing this research, to know what exactly people are thinking or what are their expectation or what they're looking for. So is there, because this traditional setup is very good anyway, we can do always, we should do it. But sometimes what happens, it takes lots of time, right? So for any idea, to test the idea, talking to 10 different people takes sometimes 10 days, sometimes 15 days, sometimes a month time, right? And in that time, sometimes we lose the energy only. So is there any easiest way to know what people are thinking or what is there in their mind? Right? So possibly, surveys is definitely one thing, but I think in next 5 minutes, you will get to know about it, right? You will yourself will able to do it, but not for the individual person, but for the overall people, right? It can be all the people in your area or something like this, right? Not for the individual people, but we'll get to know what people are thinking, right? So there are tools available, because what exactly we are doing as of now, right now, whenever we something comes to our mind, what we do, anything. For example, I want to learn music, I want to learn dance classes, or I want to know about this and that, I want to know about this topic. What we do nowadays, largely, we do Google search, right, everyone? Largely, we do Google search.
Yes,
now,
sir.
Now if I tell you, right, what people are searching for, right, we can get to know. Like, is more people are searching for cooking classes or dance classes, we can get to know, right? So whatever people are searching for, right, on Google, is it possible to get to know that information which is available with Google? Have you ever thought of कि कितने लोग मेरी सिटी में कुकिंग क्लासेस ढूंढ रहे हैं, ये मैथमेटिक्स का क्लासेस ढूंढ रहे हैं, कितने इस एरिया में अंधेरी में ढूंढ रहे हैं, जयनगर में ढूंढ रहे हैं? Have you ever thought of? No? So let's start, right? So not a very this one big deal. So what I'm doing, a couple of applications are there. So today I'm sharing the application which is the easiest way of we can do it, right? But there is another advanced application, but for that advanced application, sometimes it requires 10 to 15 minutes to log in into that application, right? So as of now, I will not be discussing about that, but I'm just sharing a URL with everyone in the chat, right? So please, since it's a demo class, right? So I don't want to make it theoretical. Did you get this one? I just messaged one URL in your chat box. Did you get it, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So I think those who are doing it from mobile, they may find it a bit difficult. That is why we ask people to, because this is a demo session, right? You can't do it everything on mobile. So I think I just shared, and don't do anything, just wait for my instruction, because here we have got limited usage. Limited usage means If you start searching for more than 3-4 things, it may stop, right? So please wait for my instruction. Everyone, open the link. Participants, did everyone open the link? Okay, shall I start? Right, so I'm also clicking on this. And what exactly we want to know? The first query is that we have, how many people in India are looking for cooking classes? How many people in India are looking for cooking classes? Right, so what to do? I hope such kind of URL is there in front of you. This kind of page is there. Everyone. And now in the language or location, what is there? It's India or some other location. If it is not India, then please write India and select India. Everyone, did you do it? Right, now here, what we're going to write? We are going to write cooking classes. Please write cooking classes over there. Right, can you find how many people are looking for cooking classes in India in a month? Everyone? Did
Yeah,
you get
we
something?
found the answer, but
right, so generally if you see 6,600 on a monthly basis, this particular term, right? If you go down, you will get participants. If some background noise is there, please try to mute yourself at that time. So, but if you go down, we will see more options over there, right? See what people are looking for: cooking classes near me, cooking classes online, cooking classes Chennai. So this is the way we are getting to know how many people in India are looking for this information. Understood, everyone? And now,
So how did you come to this page? Like if I want to search, how will I come to this page?
I shared the URL in chat box, na? I shared the URL.
No, yeah, you shared, right? But if in general I want to see, if I want to see my competitor, how will I come to this page?
Madam, let's just click onto this page. I've just shared the URL.
You're not understanding my question. Right now, you had shared a link, right? A URL. In general, if I want to see how many competitors are there or whatever, then how will I come to know? Like, what do I have to type in Google?
So to get to visit to this website.
Okay, always I have to go in this website.
Madam, there are other tools also. So let me complete other tools, right? So one is these tools. So as of now, we are not finding out about the competitors. So as of now, we are finding about the search volume, right? So for competitor, I will show you other website. Okay, this is not for the competitor. This is to find out what people are looking for on internet, right? So, now for example, I have another case for you. You are planning to start a tuition classes for science and mathematics from class 9 to 12. Which subject will you start first to get the maximum attraction? Biology classes, chemistry classes, mathematics classes, and physics classes. So on what basis we can take, right? Can we do some market research and find out how many people are looking for chemistry classes and mathematics classes, something like this? Is it possible? Yes. Similarly, we can do the search on biology classes, chemistry classes, and we can find out the search volume. So largely, since as of now, all of you are using the free account, so you will be getting only 3 searches per day, right? Otherwise, in case you need more searches, you have to use another email account. Because as of now, we are finding out this information without subscribing to Ubersuggest. Understood, everyone? So what I'm going to do, I will copy these biology classes. And I will go. And now, instead of cooking classes, I may write biology classes in search. Right now, similar search I have to repeat 4 times. So this is the way we are getting to know what people are searching for, and other relevant volume are also available. How many people are looking for 11th, 12th, NCERT, 10th, biology class 11, chapter 1, biology class 11, chapter 1 notes, right? So many information is available to us free of charge. Everyone, are you using this information? Are you getting this information?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So now there is another tool is available, okay, which you will not able to do it right away because this tool is directly available from Google, right? And it takes sometime 10 to 15 minutes to join this account, and you need to work on this tool a couple of times to get more insights. So, but anyway, I will show you how does it work, right? So, and again, then I will come back to Ubersuggest. So this is called Google Keyword Planner, right? This is a directly tool available from Google.
So
Right,
can you
can you-
send the URL again, please?
Now, for which URL?
This link.
Ubersuggest?
Sorry, what?
Ubersuggest?
I didn't
This is-
understand.
Madam, which
No, no,
URL?
this link, sir. Google Ads link.
I
Acha,
was
हाँ.
on my phone, I was on my mobile, and I've logged in my laptop. So that link has.
Okay. The previous one. Okay. Right, and okay, I did it, madam.
Got it. Thank you.
All right, so now this is a tool, Google Ads, directly available, made available by Google, right? And here also we can use this information. For example, now I have a case over here. For example, this is the case. Medha wants to start a dance classes. She want to know what students are searching in Google related to dance classes. Because now in dance, we have so many varieties are available, right? It is hip hop, belly dancing, or so many varieties are available. So she want to know what she should start first, right? So what we're going to do, again, we are going to use these tools. So now instead of using Ubersuggest, I'll be using a Google tool, right? So this tool anyway in the training program we'll cover in detail. So can you see discover new tools, keywords? I'm just clicking onto it. And what I'm going to type, very easy one, right? There is no rocket science in sometime in digital marketing. Many people assume it is though it's not an easy one, but not very difficult as well. Right, so I just wrote dance classes and get result. Now, even I'm seeing the trend. Can you see? I am seeing the trend line as well. Right, I am seeing how many people are searching from mobile and the desktop. This blue line is overall and red line is mobile. So largely you see only 10% people are searching from desktop. Largely many people are searching from mobile. Now, can you see down? I am getting information when I type dance classes. I am getting ideas of other keyword as well. So dance classes, how many people are searching for dance classes? 18,000 people in a month. But I'm getting additional information. Dance classes near me, 2 lakh people are searching for it. Hip hop dance, 15,000 people. Salsa, 14,000 people, right? And if I go down, right, you can see belly dancing. How many people are searching for belly dancing? 74,000 people, right? So now this is giving you business ideas as well. So this is not only restricted to dance, you can type anything, right? So this is the information which is available to us. And so similarly, I can also see the competition. And if I click on forecast, I may see more information. Over here, I can change the location. Okay. So if I want to see this search volume as per the location wise, means from Maharashtra, from Bangalore, from city wise, if I click on forecast, can you see this information is available now location wise as well, right? So many options are.
Ankush sir.
Sir, just 1 minute. Let me complete. Then I will come back to you. So many options are available to us to find out this information. But this tool Google Ads, it takes some time to join for this tool. That is why I have not given the login ID how to do it this. But as of now, even we can find this information from the tool which I shared with you, which is called Ubersuggest, right? Yes, Mr. Abhishek.
No, I just I got it clear because you are not given the link. No, I tried to go into Google Ads and I was not able to
Okay.
go into it. Okay, fine, it's clear now.
Right. So this is the way we can get to know about this information. So now we got to know with the help of this search, how many people are looking for hip hop dance, how many people are looking for ballet dancing, and how many people are looking for purely dance classes, right? So now which dance classes possibly we may focus on if I have to conduct a demo class. Possibly if I know a ballet dancing, or if I know any one of my friends or relatives know ballet dancing, then possibly I may ask them to join, and we may possibly conduct a invite many people for belly dancing demo class, right? So this is the way we can kick off the activity. So this information, the best part of it, available free of charge to everyone, right? So shall I proceed from here? So now there is another slide, how this insight will help you in social media. How this insight will help you in social media, right? So how this insight, because this is not information, this information you can use for most of the marketing channels. That is why I told you it's fundamental part of digital marketing, because it is high correlation is there. What people are searching for on Google, they will also click on that kind of information if that post is come on their wall. So for example, if you share a post on Zumba dance, if you share a post on ballet dancing, if you share a post on hip hop dance, chances are there ballet dancing post may get higher number of clicks. Understood, everyone? So this information, whatever information that we are getting from here, can be translated to your social media account as well. Right, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Now, how we can use keyword information to design Google Ads. So you know what is Google Ads, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So for example, if I type, let's suppose cooking classes online, right, on Google search. Generally we see many times, no, I won't say every time, you see an ad on the top. This is AD, right, everyone? Right, so you know why Google is giving us entire search for free, and many other tools are available from Google for free, right? Why? Because Google wants people to use Google search, and when you use Google search, you get such kind of ads, right? And high chances are there people may click on this ad. Why? Because he is looking for cooking classes and he is offering cooking classes online. So if you click onto it, how much amount Google will earn? Any idea, anyone? So Google will earn somewhere between 10 to 200 rupees per click. Are you getting my point, everyone? So these are very effective. Google Ads are very effective because if somebody is looking for mathematics classes in Andheri, and if I able to show my ad over there, chances are there he may come to my website and he may inquire with me. Understood, everyone?
Sure.
So cooking
So
classes.
for this, we have to pay to Google also?
No, for this, for running the ads, definitely, madam, we have to pay to Google because this is the only way Google is earning, right? Otherwise, why
Yes,
Google
yes,
is giving us?
understood,
So why Google is giving us everything free of charge? Like just go and search for anything on internet, no charges, because this is the way Google is earning. So now this is anyway in our session we learn in detail how to create effective ad at a very low cost. So now what I'm doing, so now this is the headline: cooking classes learn from Sanjeev Kapoor. So there is another exercise for you now. All right, so this is for everyone. Simplilearn is an institute want to promote their dance classes, data science classes on Google. What should be the title of the ads? So I have given 5 titles. So everyone, you can view your option A, B, C, D, E. What should be the option? Participants, please write in the chat box. Okay, let me write A over here possibly. A, B, C, D, right? So if somebody is searching for data client, what should be the title of their ad? Title? What is title of the ads? This is the title of that. Can you see Sanjeev Kapoor cooking course? Learn with Sanjeev Kapoor. This is their title of the ads, right? Similarly, if you write even let's suppose digital marketing, right? So if I search for digital marketing course, right? This is the title, digital marketing course by MICA and Upgrade, right? So these are the titles. So which is the option? Okay, I got the option E and D. So largely is E and D. So now the first thing is the best part of it. First of all, we have to find out if I am going to create the ad. First of all, what I'll see, are people are looking for data science course or are people are looking for data science classes? So what I'll do, I will go to Google Ads, right here.
So where this option is available?
Well, this is available. You have to create a login account for this one under Google Ads, but we can find out this information from Ubersuggest as well. So what I'll do here, I will write data science classes, and let me search for it. It's 110, right? Now let me change it to course. Okay, so I have to use another account. So I have reached my daily limit for this, right? So not an issue. I have just opened another account. So generally in real life, you won't be searching so many things in a day, right? Since today we are doing the class, that is why it's happening. We are searching for many things, but in real sense, you may not be searching for. So anyway, free account is completely workable. Okay, so now here what exactly I'm going to type. Here I'm going to write data science course. So this is the first part, data science course. What people are searching for? Are they searching for data science class or course? So data science class is 110. Can you see data science course? How many people are searching for? 40,500. There is no comparison. Understood, everyone? So it looks very easy over here. Okay, it can be data science course or classes, but if you see the search volume, we found out 40,000 people are searching for data science course and only 100 people are searching for data science classes, right? But in dance, people are more looking for dance classes than the course. So for everything, this is different, right? So better we do search on internet. Now which is the best option? Option number B, C, option number A or D? Everyone. Now option number D sounds better. Why? So because in option number D, we are first of all getting the keywords, what people are searching for, so already covered. Similarly, I am also giving some catchy line. What is the catchy line over here? Avail no cost CMI, right? Or it can be, I can even change it, or even I can write top rank institute. That will also do work. That will also work. But so for any Google Ads, one part is your keyword, whatever people are searching for there. Either that keyword or a related keyword should be there, and some branding part, some catchy part. Catchy part can be 99% pass out result, or 100% placement, or top rank institute, or avail no cost EMI. These are my catchy part, right? So we have to have both keywords as well as something which excite them to click on my ad, right? Understood, everyone? So this is the way we have to plan for our Google Ads. But definitely Google Ads, this is just one part of Google Ads. To create Google Ads, I think it requires lots of understanding, and entire platform is made available by Google, right? So not possible to cover here in the demo session. So this is whenever we create a campaign on Google, we have to visit Google Web Ads, and we have to create the campaign, and many options are available over there to create the campaigns, right? So this is about how we can use this information for our business, right? So when in case you're planning for any IIT classes, JEE classes, you can always use this information, and how this can help educator also, right? So first of all, it can help educator apart from marketing of their schools and colleges or their tuition classes. It can help them to know what is going in the mind of students, what they are searching for, right? Popular topic on trending topic, and it will help you to do research on academic topic, right? So these are the different use cases for an educator to know what people are searching for on internet, and how to use Uber Suggest or Google Keyword Planner. So this is about how we can use this tool. Now I will go to the next part of the session. Any queries still here? Any participants? Anyone?
Sir, as we are not technically that much of sound, so can we try to create our own advertisement there?
Madam, you have to learn it. So you have to learn, because there is always a science behind it, right? How to create it and how to do it. But either not necessarily, I'm not asking you to join us only. You can join anywhere, but you have to learn it before you do it. Okay. Or in case you want to learn it from YouTube, you can also learn it from YouTube. But in YouTube, generally what happens, we start learning from YouTube, but many videos are available. Sometimes we get confused and nobody's there to solve your doubts. But I think, or you can, so as I told you, you can learn free of charge as well using YouTube or from any of the institute, but you have to learn it, right? You can do it just by clicking here and there. Okay.
Fine, sir.
So,
thank you.
So,
Excuse me, sir.
Just
like we were searching about some classes, so there were some options. So those are the classes or the institutions which are already listed on Google.
Madam,
like we
no,
list our
madam. This is nothing related to Google listing on Google. This is what people are searching for.
Like I want to ask whether somebody, suppose I have a private class regarding some tuition or subject. So can somebody search on Google and find my class there?
Madam, but that is, so I will cover. Now I will cover everything. That is a different things for you have to learn. Different things when your set can come on the top, right? So now, so in the next half an hour, I'll try to cover other important elements of digital marketing, right? So why digital marketing? So, like previously, I would not say only just before pandemic, but even previously, last 5-6 previously means you can say 6-7 years back, physical assets equal to success. If I have a large campus, good coaching infrastructure, possibly that was the one of the crucial factor of success of any of the education institute, or even sometimes even coaching classes, right? But now it is changing to digital assets. Right. So now what is your website, how you're teaching online or online presence, your feedback, reviews. So this is your digital assets. So I'll give you some example. Teachers who became entrepreneurs, right? So we know Baiju Ravindran or from an academy, or this is from Salman Khan, right? So these are the entrepreneurs like Baiju or Gaurav Munjal or Salman Khan, right? They don't have any physical infrastructure, possibly just an infrastructure to sit in the office. Apart from this, they don't have it, but they are teaching millions of students every year, right? So now the shift has taken from physical classes, from physical assets to digital assets. So now this is not only for pandemic, right? Even after pandemic, these digital assets are going to have huge value, right? So digital assets can be created at local level, can be created at state level, can be created at city level, and can be created at national levels. They have the Baiju and Gaurav Munjal, they have created national level. Salman Khan Academy has created at international level. But we have the opportunity to create this asset even at local level, even at city level, right? So a good teacher plus digital assets can be the success, right? So traditional versus digital. So I think all of you are aware what are the traditional medium: television, calling on people, newspaper, hoarding. These are the traditional, and YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter are the new age digital marketing. And why people are shifting to digital marketing? Because even if you're putting a hoarding on the road or a poster or a newspaper ad, but the people that whom you're targeting are available always on mobile, right? That is largely true. And this is increasing day by day. So what are the drawbacks of digital marketing? Anyone would like to share?
The generation that is before us, they cannot reach out to things on digital marketing because they are not technically that much sound, and maybe they don't prefer also. So
So,
they
madam,
prefer traditional things.
No, but I'm asking about the drawbacks, right? So what are the drawbacks of traditional marketing?
Okay,
But
traditional.
content
I
can
thought
be-
it is digital.
Content can be used by anyone.
But so I'm drawbacks of traditional marketing. Why? What are the drawbacks of traditional marketing? Like
Approaching,
newspaper.
sir, approaching. We
Okay,
cannot
target.
approach everywhere.
Right. We cannot approach.
What time is required in that?
You
Very
cannot
costly.
describe a lot more things in digital in the
Very
traditional market.
that is called interactive. They are not interactive, right? So there is no clicking option available. So rightly, I think most of you have the first part. You can't get more information, no interaction, because what happened in digital ads, always there is option called no more, click more, right? If you see an ad, if you click onto it, you will get all the information, but this is not possible on traditional medium. Similarly, very costly, difficult to measure ROI. What do you mean by difficult to measure? So it sometimes becomes very difficult whether you are getting any return out of it or not, right? And difficult to receive feedback. So largely these are the negative part of traditional marketing. And why are educators and education institutes are moving toward digital marketing, right? So largely these are the things that you will see. Students spend nearly about 4 to 7 hours on digital tools, right? So we have no other option now. If all kids are available, if their parents are available on digital medium, now you can't target people them on with the help of hoardings on newspaper, right? So similarly, even parents are making their decision based on online presence. So even I know in my case, like when I took admission in Ferguson College in Pune, so my parents came all the way from Madhya Pradesh to this one Pune, and they visited the campus and they find, okay, how is the campus? But nowadays people don't do it. Okay, they just go check the online presence, online reviews, and you make the decision, right? So this is happening everywhere. The best part is focus targeting. I can narrow down my focus. Okay, I want to target people of age 18 who is interested in science. I can target in Jayanagar, Bangalore, or in Andheri, Mumbai. So we can set a very precise targeting in digital marketing, reach out to global audience. So we have many participants. Now we are reaching out to globally, right, with the help of digital marketing. Why? Because in India, for example, if somebody has to learn from India, it's very cheap in India, right? For example, if I have to run coding, or if I have to run English, or if I have to run grammar, it's very cheap in India as compared to European countries, Australia or US, right? So over there, they have to pay nearly about 2,000 or 4,000 rupees per hour, right? In India, it can be as 500 rupees per hour. So it's an excellent opportunity for Indians to reach out to global audience. And I've seen many teachers, many educators are started targeting global audience with the help of digital tools. And the best part of it, for them, like 500 rupees, nothing, like for learning any kind of skill sets. And now everyone has become accustomed to Zoom, Google Meet classes, so it's comfortable for both, right? So this is the best opportunity available for everyone to reach out to global audience. Not only global audience, sometimes what happens, we have faculty members who are there from Kurg or from Nagpur or from Vidarbha or other locations of India, and they are teaching students. Those are there in Mumbai, Pune, and Delhi, right? So these are the opportunities which are coming out to us. And the best part, as we discussed before, it is completely measurable. Measurable means even if you spend 50 rupees, you will get to know whether you have got any return because of that 50 rupees or not. Then interactive. So this was the part we were discussing, interactive. In digital ads, always you see a clickable option is there. For example, if I see a Facebook ad, always there's going to be an option called no more or click more. If I click more, then I may get more details. So all the digital marketing ads are going to be highly interactive. Then very cost effective if you compare with traditional medium. In traditional medium, if you have to start a newspaper ad, it may cost you 10,000 to 15,000 rupees locally. City-wise, possibly maybe over a lakh rupee, but digital marketing can be started with even 200 rupees. So that is a good part of it. And the best part, you can even launch new classes quickly. Why? Because sometimes you just do the experiment on digital marketing. Okay, let's me invest 1,000 rupees and see the responses of the students. So you don't have to start the actual course. You just see the responses by putting 1,000 rupees on digital marketing and do your R&D, research and development. Okay, how many people are interested for your course? Then you can develop the course. Otherwise, now what we do, first of all, we develop the course, then we go to the marketing part. Then we see, okay, we invested 6 months in developing the course, but nobody's coming. So better we first of all do research online, people who are going to be joining you or not, then you can develop the course. And what are the challenges educators facing related to digital marketing? Don't know anything about digital marketing. It's a huge field, right? I think many of the participants would agree with me on this first point. Participants, right? Don't know anything about digital marketing. It's a huge field. Not able to get the work done from
right now.
not able to get done work from a digital marketing agency, and running digital marketing activities, but not getting the desired result. Right. So I think these are the challenges of the educators, right? Everyone, any other challenge apart from this?
Yes.
Okay, so now we'll discuss this challenge one by one. Is learning digital marketing a difficult task? Everyone, it seems right.
Not now, sir. Not now. Not now.
Okay, very good. Right. So I'll just give you.
We can learn.
So I'll just give you a very good example of why we can learn. We always get overwhelmed by the number of tools and platforms, right? Whenever we talk about digital marketing, okay, Facebook is there, okay, Google ad is there, YouTube ad is there, LinkedIn is there, website is there, mobile is there, this and that, right? So we get overwhelmed. Oh, this is not possible. This is not my cup of tea, right? Agree with me? So this is the way people are presenting to you. Okay, this is a very difficult field, right? So I'll just give you another example. For example, if you have to learn a driving, do you have to learn all this car or only one car?
One car.
Right. So that is the same principle is there even in medical, even everywhere. You just have to learn one. See, other things you learn it very quickly, right? Similarly, in digital marketing, you have to learn a couple of tools. Once you learn a couple of tools, it becomes very easy to learn every part of digital marketing. Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Second principle that we use called Pareto principle, right? So in our training program, that is why we call it especially designed for educators. Why? Because in life, what is Pareto principle? You make 20% efforts for 80% result, right? And remaining 80% efforts for remaining 20% result. Understood? I'll give you another example. For example, if you have to score 80% in the class, how much time you have to study on daily basis? 2 hours, right? But if you have to score 100% or 99%, how many hours you have to study? 10 hours, right? So it is not okay for additional 20. You just have to learn additional 20%. Understood?
Yes.
So this is the principle that we have used. Whatever is crucial for you, that is this 20%, so that with this 20%, you can create an impact of 80%. Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now, so this is the first part. Learning digital marketing is not a Herculean task, right? And the only thing that you have to assume, digital marketing is going to be there for not for 1 or 2 years. It is anyway, the impact of digital marketing is increasing day by day. So you have no other option either to be there, become part of some group who help you, or learn digital marketing on your own. You have no option. Okay, because this is going to be a lifelong skill for you. So now, second, not getting the desired result from a digital marketing agency. I think that is the large comment I always hear from many of the participants. Sir, I mean, marketing wala ko diye 5,000 diye, we paid 10,000 rupees, we paid 15,000 rupees, and he looted us. He did not give us any leads, and we felt cheated. That is why now we are not using digital marketing only, right? Is the case with anyone?
Yes. Yes.
So to run a successful campaign, what we need? Domain knowledge. Domain knowledge means if you are running a tuition classes, then knowledge of tuition classes, what people are looking for in tuition classes, what parents are talking about, what parents are lacking about your competitors. That is the domain knowledge. Second is digital marketing knowledge, right? Because this is how you're going to run Facebook ads, Instagram ads. And the third is, which is very important, is consistency. Consistency means one should be there for digital marketing ads completely from day one to day for next year, 2 years, 3 years. Why? Because every time you are doing something, you are learning something, even if you are failing. But what happens in a digital marketing agency, you change it. So there is no learning is happening over there. First of all, you have no idea what he's doing anyway. So why people are becoming master of digital marketing, even they spend 1,000, but they are doing it on their own. So they are becoming expert in it. They already have domain knowledge. They know what students are lacking about my competitors, what students are lacking about my own classes. So they know about the domain knowledge, and they are learning digital marketing skill sets. Right. So if you learn this one, these two things you already have, because anyway you're going to be there in your business or in your school or in your coaching classes. You have your own domain knowledge. You have to learn these skills to create a great campaign. Why a digital marketing agency can't create a great campaign? Because they will be missing the domain knowledge and they are not going to be consistent. Every time they will be changing some or other. Either agency itself will get changed, or people, those who are managing your account, will get changed. So you don't have any consistency over there. Now, not getting the result from our current marketing campaign. Anyone doing any marketing campaign currently? Anyone? Okay. So basically, for any digital marketing campaigns, these are the fundamental parts: business objective, research and competitive analysis, targeting, communication, and analysis of performance. These are the fundamental parts that you have to use. So for example, already we have done some part of research, right? Market research, best practices, this one using Google search campaign. Already we have done this part. So this is market research. Now, second is targeting. What is targeting? Different channels are available: Facebook, Instagram, Google Ads. So in our training program, we cover key. Okay, if you're targeting these people, which channel you should use? Should you use Google Ads? Should you use Instagram? Should you use Facebook? And different types of target groups are available. We can target people on the basis of their age, interest. Location means I can target people, those who are living in Shivajinagar, Bangalore, or those who are living in Dadar, Mumbai, or Chandni Chowk in New Delhi, or any other location of even in small cities, by their gender. Even database, if you have a database of students, those who are enrolled with us previously, even we can use that database. Even parents' profiles. So different targeting options are available. Let me give you some example. For tuition classes, we can target students who are looking for science classes for class 10, even in Andheri or any other location. So this can be the precise targeting. On that basis, we can target. For schools, we can target parents who visit to schools from a locality. If they are visiting to some schools, we can target them. Right. So this is only one example I'm quoting. These are 10 different ways of targeting different people. So based on your requirement, you can learn it. Skill classes, those who are doing skill classes, we can target students who visit a particular website. So you know, many people are downloading Byju app, right? So even I can target people, those who are visiting Byju's app, right? So different options are available. For hobbies classes, we can target students who love dancing, cooking, or any other thing, right? So these are the way we can reach out to larger audience using different targeting options which are available in digital marketing, right? Everyone. Another important part is the communication, right? This is more important. Those who are already creating digital marketing ads. So this ad, any difficulty in this ad, possibly not. You want to make a career in finance, attend the webinar with your finance expert, right? This is the ad. But similarly, I can create this ad. I can add a photograph over here. I can add emphasis can be given over here. Okay, so these are the style of creating the ads. So basically, here a very good principle that at least you should learn in this class only. That is called idea model. This is very prevalent everywhere. What is idea model all about? First of all, your ad should try to get the attention. Generally, what happens? We write so many things in the attention only that people get lost. First of all, we should try to get attention. Then their interest. Okay, he's offering this class. Okay, interest. Then desire. Desire means okay, possibly some discount or scholarship. Then the action, maybe clicking on their ad. So I'll just give the example of attention, interest, desire, and action with this one. So this is Byju ad. What this ad is doing? What this ad is doing? Everyone, are you here? Attention. Right?
Yes, sir.
This is doing interest. Okay, are you there for NEET or G? Desire. Okay, I can get 100% scholarship. And the final, register today, there is this action. So A, I, D, A. So whenever we create any campaign, any creatives, you should keep in mind. So here in the previous ad which I showed to you, attention part was this one, data scientist. Interest in desire, capstone plus 15 real projects. And action is get started. So in most of the professional ad, you will find attention, interest, and desire and action. Understood, everyone?
Yes.
So these are the small principles that we have to learn to create good marketing campaign. Even those who are running the marketing campaign, sometimes they invested 1,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees and don't get the desired result because they fail in identifying the issue. Problem can be there with your ad, problem can be there with your targeting, problem can be there with your website, or problem can be there with your counselor. So you should be able to identify where is the problem. If the problem is there on the ad, targeting, on your website, or on people who are counseling or conducting the demo session, right? So this is, there are metrics available. So these are the metrics, may not able to possible for me to cover what is this impression, but these are the metrics which are available, which can help you to guide where is the problem, right? So these are the some components of digital marketing. Now I'll just take you to the final part of the session. The digital marketing components that are being covered. One is the organic part. SEO website. So I will discuss this part one by one. Organic means completely free of charge. You can do without investing anyway, right? Only you have to invest in some website development. Paid means everything is paid over here. If you want to do Google ads, you have to pay. If you want to do Facebook ads, you have to pay. Supporting tools are required. For example, if you want to create a Facebook ads, we have to learn how to design it. So even we cover design tools in the training program. So these are the components: organic, paid, and supporting tools. And this is going to be the outline. So whenever we teach digital marketing, research and competitor analysis. So now I think one of the participants was asking, the best part is website and SEO. So first of all, even we teach you how to develop a website, and this website is going to be a robust website, and you don't have to invest more than 2,000 rupees per year, including server and everything, right? So and we learn how to create a website in the training session, and this is going to be a very good website. You will feel like some professionals created that website, right? So you will learn this thing on a tool, and that website can help you to reach to larger audience. And what is SEO? So whenever we are developing a website, what we want, if somebody is searching for physics classes, and if I'm offering physics classes in my town, then my website should come on the top of the search result, right? That is the expectation that we have. So you will learn everything with the help of SEO, and we will teach you everything about the search engine optimization. Then we'll also teach you about the local SEO. What is local SEO? Local SEO is based on locality. And the best part of local SEO is completely free. You don't have to invest anything, and your website or your name can become on the search result within a month or 2 months time, right? Then you will be learning about the Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Google search and display ads. You will learn how to create a YouTube channels and YouTube ads, Google Analytics, to see the performance of your website, how many people are coming to your websites, how many people, what is their profile, what kind of people are coming, not coming on your website. You will get to know with the help of Google Analytics. And we will also learn how to use Excel to analysis different data which is going to be available to us. And no big formulas have been used. Just couple of things that we are going to teach you will be helpful for you to do the analysis of any of the campaign. And you will be learning about design creatives using Canva. Again, we'll be learning about LinkedIn, Quora, influencer marketing, email marketing, and CRM and automation. CRM is very crucial, very critical for everyone. And CRM is the backbone of your digital marketing. So we will learn about CRM, which is customer relationship management software, right? So sometimes it is available for free of charge as well. Sometimes it's paid also, right? So we will learn about CRM and automation. So this is going to be the outline of the training program. And the best part of digital marketing is you will acquire different skills of analytical ability, communication, creativity, multitasking, market research, and comfortable with digital tools. So you will also become tech savvy if you learn digital marketing, right? So these are the skill sets that you will acquire. Even as an educator, you will acquire these skill sets. Now, these are the training program details, the training program that we are offering. So we are offering this one, 5 weeks instructor-led training programs. We will be giving you 10 assignments and detailed feedback. You will be getting curated study materials. You will be getting pre-classroom videos. So these pre-classroom videos are very famous from our Tech for Educators. What happened, we know many of the educators, those who are joining, or many of the coaching class or tuition classes institute owner who are joining are sometimes very beginners to digital marketing. So what we have done, for every session, we have created a 10 minutes or 15 minutes videos. And this video you have to watch before you come to the session. What happened? In the session, you become very comfortable. So it's not something we are discussing some alien topic. So okay, you have gone through that video, you understood everything. So this for every session, we'll be sharing the pre-classroom videos. Regular doubt solving sessions are going to be there, and you'll be getting a certification from Tech for Educators. And these are the certification that you may get from Google, again, completely free of charge, fundamental of digital marketing. So whatever thing that we are covering will help you to clear this certification as well. Similarly, Google search certification, Google ad certifications, in case you want to clear. But generally, I recommend people to clear only this first certification. Don't go for every certification. Even Facebook one, but Facebook one will going to be very costly. It's going to be $150 US. We'll be covering many case studies which are there from the international market, or we are providing this case studies on our system, that in case you want to excel the digital marketing, you can do it. So I'm going to be your trainer for the same. So I have 10 years of experience in digital marketing as well as in education. I'm a Google certified trainer as well as a Google certified in ads, and I'm a Microsoft certified data scientist as well, right? So in last 1 year, I might have taught more than 1,000 educators on Google tools for digital marketing, right? So this is about my profile, and I'll be taking your session. And this is about Tech for Educator. We have trained nearly about 2,000 educators from 1,000 education institute. We have got 4.9 rating on Google reviews from 200 teachers, and 100 plus Google certified educators are from Tech for Educators. So what I'll do, in case you need this presentation or this class or details about these tools, I'm sharing a link with all of you on Zoom chat. Please fill up this form, right? So this will be helpful for us to send you the recording and even to get back to you in case if you're interested for this training program. The batch start is 25th of August, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 to 10:30 p.m. Fees is going to be 8,000, and if you are enrolling by 11th August, you'll be getting 10% waiver, and you can contact Manjari and Malvika for the same. So I have shared a link with everyone on chat, right? So please.
Sir, the classes will be on everyday basis?
No, alternate days, madam, alternate days. 8:30 to 10 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
But the time is not suitable because already we are conducting online classes at the very same time.
In the night time, because this is the time where most of the participants are free. Night time, because generally students are attending.
Okay, it is PM. So,
okay. Sir, at what time, sir?
Sir?
At what time you keep the class?
Sir, night, evening 8:30 p.m. to 10 p.m.
8:30 to. Okay.
So it's 8:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. So this is the class timing, right? And you can contact to Manjari. We have got excellent feedback from all the teachers who are joining us, learning digital marketing. They are saving lots of cost on their activity. They are able to increase their business, right? So that's all.
Sir, can you tell how many classes are there?
Madam, this program is going to be 5 weeks, right? So it's going to be nearly about 15 to 16 classes are there.
Okay.
Now,
sir, please share the link on feedback form.
I have already shared it in Google form. In Zoom chat, I have already shared the link.
So that is for the registration for digital marketing.
No. This is for your interest. So just fill up the form. I will just show it to you. Digital marketing registration name, email ID, mobile number, and would you like to register for the course?
Sir, do you have any about the affiliate marketing you are doing it, sir?
So in our training session, we will touch upon the affiliate marketing as well. Right. So, but if you want to start an affiliate marketing network, right, then that will not be covering that thing in such a great depth. Right. We'll touch upon it, but we'll not cover affiliate marketing because that is the not need of the most of the educators.
Okay. Okay, because it's a small concept, so it's it.
So what I'm telling you, we'll touch upon it, right? We will cover what is affiliate marketing, how you can do it. But if you want to get into in detail of it, then we will not be covering in detail of affiliate marketing, but we'll be covering in detail of Facebook, search engine optimization, Instagram, YouTube ads, Google ads, website development. We'll cover in depth of it.
So what about in the case of the blogging, sir? Because the blogging is the fundamental one, which where we can create a lot of ads and other things. So whether you are covering starting from blog.
So but you can show your ads on blogs that we are covering. You can show your ads on somebody else's blogs.
Okay, sir. Sir, I'm asking you regarding whether we can create any blog. So regarding for the education or whatever the subjects and all.
Yes, so not only so blogs, sir, even we are covering entire website only, sir, right? And if you need blogs, you will be getting a video on prepared from our side only on how to create a blog. So once you learn a website, blog is nothing, right? So website takes lots of time to learn.
Okay, sir.
Because website is more advanced than the blog. Blog is just some click here and there and you will be able to create a blog. Blog is the easiest thing to do, sir.
Okay.
Sir, in the 15 days program, what are the topics you are going to cover?
So I've just covered everything. So just 1 minute. These are the topics, sir.
Sir, it's about the regarding the certification. Whether we get the certification from your agency or whether we have any Google certification. Because in the one I talked with your executive, they told about the Google certification and all. So that's why.
No, sir. So basically, sir, we are Google Cloud partner. Cloud partner. So you'll be getting a certification from Tech for Educators, a Google Cloud partner company, right? But this certification is from Tech for Educators, not from Google, right? Because we are their partner. That is why we are adding Tech for Educators, a Google Cloud partner company, right? So you'll be getting this certification. And in case you want to get a direct certification from Google, it is available for free. And just you have to write one exam, right? Just a couple of hours exam, and you can get a fundamental of digital marketing certification from Google.
Okay, sir. So it's about, sir, you're telling about only for the education. It can be built up. It is a fundamental one. Whether it can be built for other.
Right. So largely, sir, generally what we do, largely most of the cases are going to be from education, right? But if somebody is there from travel and tourism, then generally what happens now, we give the option over there, right? To for example, okay, we give one case. So now you can do that case from your industry and you can get the feedback from the faculty members on that.
Okay. So that means the education. So education is part, that's the industry is another part. So from education, we can add our whatever the different industry that also can be inducted.
Yes. That we'll discuss in detail. For example, if you are doing something on travel and tourism, how you can do it connected with education, right? So that we cover in detail.
Okay, sir.
Now, anything else from any of the participants?
Sir, we are finding so many difficulties in doing some Facebook ad programs.
Right.
Like we could not able to understand what are the things are going on there. Suppose last year I've seen that some MET business online classes there. So there is a heading called sponsorship, sponsored. Then below the ad there something written there for ad form, Facebook form. So all these things are going to
yes. The Facebook we will cover in detail, sir, in depth.
Okay.
Don't worry about Facebook. Everything in depth we are going to cover.
Okay.
Sir, a small question, because there was one digital marketer who talked to me regarding that we have to create any forms. The Google or Instagram, they are asking charges. Is it correct or not?
Come again, sir. Can you?
Sir, if you are creating, for example, if I'm making a sponsor ad that for my education, for my tuitions. So if I make my tuitions to be placed as an ad, as a sponsored ad, there will be a form will be filled. So each form that filling that Google or that means Instagram and Facebook, they are asking this. So
no, sir. Yeah. So besides, this is the campaign type, right? If you need the details of the students, then definitely you have to pay, right? And if you want them to visit to your website, right? So whenever you run any Facebook ads, you have to pay. That is for sure.
Okay.
So there is no shortcut to, because at the end of the day, why Facebook is giving us everything free of charge. We can meet every friend, we can talk to them, we can see their posts. So we are getting so many things that this is the way Facebook will earn the revenue.
Okay, so therefore that we have to pay for it for the Facebook ads or Instagram ads, correct?
Right.
So even though if I do the digital marketing, if I make my own ad, that I have to pay for Instagram and also Facebook.
But sir, the best part is, so when you're doing it on your own, you will be able to save lots of cost, not only their fees, but the best part of it, you know what is working or not, and you know the precise targeting, because you know what kind of students are joining you. So that is why we tell people to learn digital marketing, so you can able to reduce the cost of your digital marketing by leaps and bounds. Sometimes by 50%, sometimes by 80% even.
Sir, what's your opinion for educators on Just Dial, because it contains all the datas?
So for Just Dial, generally what I say, for example, whatever you're offering, right? For example, you're offering physics classes in Chandni Chowk or in Ludhiana in Punjab. So just write your query on Google. If Just Dial is coming on the top of the search, right there, then possibly you can think something about this Just Dial, but otherwise Just Dial is very costly.
Sir, one question from myself. Sir, I have an coaching classes. Okay.
Right.
I just launched a ad program in Facebook. There is some option that how many people are going to cover from the age group from 18 to 65. Okay. And my question is that is the charges for, suppose I select that my audience group from 18 to 25 or my audience group is 18 to 65. Is there any changes in the price structure?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It can be. Right. But it is better to target focus targeting, because if you reduce your targeting from 18 to 65 to 18 to 25, your charges may increase, but it will give you more focused leads.
Okay.
Right, because unnecessary, if your audience is going to be there from 18 to 25, what is the sense of targeting 65 age
65,
people?
okay, yeah.
Right, so those things we'll cover in detail how to build your targeting.
So you should have a focused targeted.
Right.
Particular age group or particular audience, or particular area also.
Yes.
So it will be unnecessary to send our ad to the all over India. That is also necessary.
Yes, no, not required.
Because I am from Bhubaneswar and my audience is limited to certain maybe 50 kilometer radius.
Right. Then better you target over there.
In that case, the Facebook price may be changed.
Right, definitely. Even for local, sometimes if your budget is, so that we discuss in budgeting part, sir, in detail, how to plan your budgeting so that you get leads at a reasonable rate.
Okay.
Right. And I think another question is how it will be beneficial for education to have ERP software.
ERP software, okay.
So Mr. Vishal. So basically, I was talking about CRM software, sir. So for an education institute, generally they need two software. One is CRM, second is LMS. LMS is learning management software, right? By which you can provide your learning tools, learning resources to your students. And second is customer relationship management software, by which you can able to control all your prospective students. Those are going to join you, right? So those are the two software that you should have. Any other queries from the participants?
Sir, can we collect data of certain age group from our localities?
Yes.
Certain categories also?
Right.
Sir, another one, sir, this one important. If I join the course, for example, if I had some other classes and I missed that particular class, whether the recording is available.
So immediately after the session, right? So sometimes it is available immediately after the session, or sometime next day, 11 o'clock, you'll be getting the recording from our side.
Okay, sir. Another one. So if there's after completion of the course, if we have any doubts, so whether we have a continuous support from your side?
Yes, sir. We have a WhatsApp group over there. Same group is going to be there, and you can ask the queries, and we'll respond to the queries, sir. And even if some queries are in detail, then sometimes we talk to you, even.
Okay.
Sir, are you providing any service like I suppose I have a student base of around 2,000. Any college resources, WhatsApp group, so that I can send that access to that WhatsApp group without having any.
Yes. So that will cover in CRM, sir.
CRM. So your company is providing that software to us?
No, sir. I will not provide. I will tell you the name of the company and how to use it.
Okay.
So that will cover under CRM. This is the company that you can use, so that you can send bulk SMS without getting this one blocked from WhatsApp.
Okay.
But only thing that you have to keep in mind, those people should know you. If nobody knows and you are just pushing the message one after another, then high chances are that you may get blocked.
No, actually the audience group will be the student group. We have contact numbers.
Then you can do so. Then you can do it.
We know that we didn't know their name also. Only we know some resources we get their number phone number, contact
Okay,
numbers. So you
Yes,
can
yes.
send a bulk SMS or WhatsApp.
Right.
Bhandari sir.
But just don't do it many times. Just do it 1 or 2 times only. That's the only thing that I was saying. They don't know.
Okay. Okay.
So can you tell me how can we collect the data of certain category wise from our locality?
So then you have to run the campaign, madam, for if you want to collect the database, right? So you have to run the campaign, and then you will get the people. Possibly, sometimes you can organize the seminar. For seminar, people will fill up the form, right? So that is the easiest way of collecting the data of your locality, and then we run that campaign in your locality only. We don't run the campaign throughout India. In your locality only, you can run the campaign. Right, in that 1 kilometer radius or 2 kilometer radius.
So,
one question from myself.
Which type of campaign we need to run for that?
You have to run. You can run campaign in Google Ads as well as in Facebook.
Okay.
Mr. Bhandari.
Yes sir.
क्या हम लोग अपने एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूशन के लिए अगर कोई एम्प्लॉय सर्च करना हो तो क्या उसमें भी हमें हेल्प मिल सकती है हमारे ही सराउंडिंग में हो?
उसके अंदर हम लिंक्डइन पे हम जाएंगे, वहाँ हम आपको वो चीज के बारे में बात करते हैं अंडर लिंक्डइन।
वो कोर्स में कवर होगा ना वो?
लिंक्डइन कवर है।
Sir, excuse me. So presently I am teaching a student of Nepal and Bangladesh. Okay. So and I know that area is more potential for my subject. So is it possible to restrict the data search in that area only?
Data search means you can target people.
Okay. I can go for targeting people.
Targeting from
right,
Nepal,
sir?
and that too their main cities. Don't target their interior cities, because interior cities many not really people are responding.
So that will be costly, sir?
No. Nepal. No, not cost, not very costly.
Okay, sir. Fine. Thank you, sir.
Sir, one question for myself. Sir, actually, I just want to run some any subject coaching on any subject, and I prepare a Google Forms, okay, and I post it in the Facebook. So how could it reach it to so many people?
You can do it, means basically you have to boost the post.
Okay, boost the post. Okay. ठीक है sir.
Okay, participants. So I think right. So I think whether you learn it from our side or from anywhere, but I think I wish you learn digital marketing if you are running an education institute, because it's a very fundamental part of your business. You can just learn the skill sets. It's going to be very important for your going to good addition on your lifelong skills. Right. So I'm not asking you have to do it from our side only. Wherever you find it good. Okay. Plus, it's a very good program that you should do it. Okay. You learn so many things. So in half an hour, you find out, okay, so many things are available on internet that we are not aware of.
Yes.
So
exactly, sir. So thank you so much for such informative session.
So thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone.